Now, some of you, like myself, may have paid for this a couple of months ago. Well, I was on the internet updating my listings and I noticed findanotary.com. I went to it and my listing wasn't there even though I had paid for it. And if you already signed up, you may be surprised to find out that you are not listed here. Hi, in today's video, I'm going to show you a new directory that you may be interested in. You may have already signed up for it. It is part of the NNA, National Notary Association's newest directory. And this directory is different from signingagent.com, which is more geared towards signing agents. With the advent of more and more notaries going to general notary work, they have created yet a separate directory. Now, I will say, we're already paying for membership. We're paying for renewals for the National Notary. If you're a signing agent, paying for your background check. So I kind of think it's not really the greatest idea for them to say, okay, now here's another thing you can pay for. I really feel like the findanotary.com, which is part of the NNA, that should be part of their membership, but it's not. So here we go. If you go to findanotary.com, this is, as I said, the NNA's latest directory. And if you already signed up, you may be surprised to find out that you are not listed here. But let's just go ahead and do a search for Austin. This is how it works. And let's see what comes up here so that you can see. Ooh, it's a little bit slow today. All right. And as you can see, they're doing it from the closest mileage, it looks like. Here is mine. If you click on it, you can see this is how the listing looks. It's nothing fancy. There's no HTML, but you do want to make sure that it is completely filled out. So the way that you're going to do that is you're going to need to log in. Okay, so you're at the website, findanotary.com. The way that you're going to log in, it's not really intuitive, but you're going to scroll all the way down. You're going to click on this button that says Get Listed. And then this is where you will sign up. And right now, they're doing 6 months for $30. So this is a really good deal just to get started and see 40% off with this limited time offer. It's going to be $99 for 1 year, and here you're getting $30 for the first 6 months. And this just tells you about what they're going to be doing, talking about how loan signing business is cyclical and that findanotary.com brings people actively searching for a notary to find you, making it easier to grow an evergreen part of your profession and general notary work. So everybody's trying to get in on the general notary work. So this is where you're going to go. You're going to click on this button here. You can get listed for $5 a month with this special promo. You're going to go in here. You're going to look in your shopping cart. It'll be in your shopping cart, and then you'll check out. Now, some of you, like myself, may have paid for this a couple of months ago. Well, I was on the internet updating my listings, and I noticed findanotary.com. I went to it and my listing wasn't there even though I had paid for it. So if you have already paid for it, what you're going to want to do is log in, and then you're going to go to the drop down where it says My NNA, and then from there you should see this My Find a Notary profile. You're going to click on that, and then there's a couple of things right here where it says promote me at findanotary.com. I found that mine was did not say yes, and the terms of use did not say yes. So make sure you go in there and you're going to say promote me yes. You're going to change that, and you're going to change the terms of use to yes, and then you're going to go in after that and fill in your bio. You can click this edit button here, and then you can upload a professional image of yourself, and then this is where you'll type in your bio, your profile name, and you're going to want to make sure that your background screening pass date is there, your coverage, and your insurance expiration. You need to accept the terms, and you need to check the box promote me on Find a Notary, and then you are going to hit save. Now let's explore the directory. I don't find that there's really anything fancy about it. You can either type a zip code or address for Austin, Texas. there's a drop down for that, and you really can't search any other way. You can't search by name. It's just strictly by address. So let's just scroll on down. We'll look at mine. 14.48 miles away from the center of Austin. But as you can see, background checked, commission verified, 5+ years, NNA trained. And then it has these other specializations. You can hit view profile, send a message, and then there's the phone number. So we will go ahead and take a look at the profile. And you can see they have this contact form here, which is nice. And then they have your information. But where you type in your about information, there's no way to use HTML. You can't really edit it in paragraphs or anything, so I find that kind of lacking quite a bit. It'll show your availability, what hours you're available, distance willing to travel, and then your notary services. These are pre-selected or whatever. You can go and check them, but you can't add any new notary services, which is interesting. And then you'll put your insurance, background check, years of experience, so on and so forth. So let's talk about directory. Some of you may be saying, well, golly, I'm already listed on other directories. I'm on Google My Business. I'm just going to tell you it's good to be found on as many directories as possible. And I always at least try them out. And this one, like I said, is just $5 a month or $30 for 6 months to try it out. And as you know, the NNA does have a lot of SEO juice. And in the beginning it may not, but they have built a little website here with some information like telling the signer to be prepared. They can click on that for learn more. Tells them a little bit about what type of notarization, to have proper form of identification, to check blank for blank spaces. And then bonus pro tip, understand your notary fees. It talks about the different notary fees. And if you go here, again, it'll show that you can choose a service. Talks about the different certificates, setting up an appointment. And then the other thing they have here is know the cost. And it talks about state notary fees between $2 and $25 per notarial act, how they set their own fees. They also have a section here about us. FindANotary.com has an extensive network of highly qualified notaries public who provide both general and specialized notary services. Each one of our notaries must pass a thorough background check before they're listed, so this gives you a little bit more credibility. And then following the recommended background screening standards of the Signing Professionals Work Group, we check the sources below to ensure you can trust our notaries to do their jobs right. There's a social security number trace, a county criminal court search, motor vehicle records, national sex offender, nationwide criminal database, federal district court search, and USA Patriot Act, including the terrorist watch list. So this gives you a little bit more credibility too, because people looking for a notary want somebody that's been background checked. That's one of the pluses of being background checked through the NNA. And then it goes on to say, whether you live in a big city or rural area, we have a notary ready to meet you and notarize your documents at your convenience. Mobile notary, walk-in notary, and remote notary services are available across all 50 states and the District of Columbia. All you need to do is enter your zip code or address to find a notary near you today. Now that it says that, a very interesting thing here is that you cannot look for a notary that has online notarization skills. Their basic services offered these are the things that you can look for right here. Apostille available 24/7, bill of sale or car titles, business forms, legal or financial affidavits, living trust, parental consent, powers of attorney. Those are the only things that you can check off and the only things that they can do a search on. So I really think that they need to provide one that says online notary. This is how the profile actually ends up looking. Again, nothing fancy, but you can put on there your website to visit your website, so they'll click on that. So be sure and put a link to your website address, because I see a lot of people in that directory that only have an email. They do not have a link to their professional website. So don't be one of those. And as always, fill it out. Fill out every blank. Make sure it's complete, and then you're more likely to be found. So if you have any questions, just comment below. I'll be happy to help you out. So I think that's it for today. If you got any value out of this, please comment below, hit like and subscribe. And I'm going to try to get you some more videos. I have just been really, really busy with the notary business, but I love it and I want to share my journey with you. So if you enjoy seeing my journey and perhaps finding out things that will help you, please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.